Hi everyone, welcome to Midweek. We have a full one for you. Welcome to Christy. We are gonna, get your pen, get your pad out, get your notebook, get your whatever you put all the stuff, because we are gonna inundate you with some of the most glorious activities in the world. We want to go back, Christy. We had a great week last week. I don't know how many boxes we had come in, but we had a ton.
Yeah.
That went all the way to Monday, probably some Tuesday.
Yes.
So those are getting shipped off.
Yeah.
We have another one this week, Project Angel Tree. You're coordinating that.
I am.
Who is that for?
It's for kids that have parents that are incarcerated.
Okay.
So we have 65 families that we got. That actually equates to 158 children.
Wow.
And each child will get 2 gifts. They have an opportunity to get 2 gifts.
Okay.
They get a clothing item and a toy item. And so we have little angels that will go out this weekend over in the Welcome Center. You can pick one up. You can pick an individual one up, or you can pick a family unit up, depending on what you want to do.
What about the person who says, oh man, they wake up Sunday morning and they're sick,
Mm-hmm.
or they're traveling this weekend, but they really want to do this? How can they get to you?
They can contact me actually anytime between now and Sunday, or even after Sunday if I still have angels left. They go fast.
In all honesty, you probably don't after this weekend, do you?
Probably not.
Yeah, they fly. So if, for whatever reason, you're traveling, so that's this weekend. We're launching that one. We also have one called Church for the City Christmas Offering. We started this about 15 years ago. The desire was to bless people who are working in our city.
Correct.
And it's our way to say as a church, thank you, we recognize you. So we have 3 areas every year that we kind of focus on. Give us a couple of them. One of them is our missions. What do we do with that area?
With missions, we send a little blessing offering to each of our missionaries. It just gives them a little extra during this time of year, something that they're not expecting.
Yeah. And then the second one, this is local. It's one we've never supported before. We do a lot of work in Serve Salem at, Marion Polk Food Share, but this is called Hope Station.
Yes.
Uniquely Christian organization. I know the director. She is spectacular. What's Hope Station?
It's for families that are in need or people that are in need. They can go and get involved, or I think they sign up for being involved in Hope Station. They put in a few hours and then they get donations. Food, clothing, that
Food
kind
at
of
a
stuff.
discount,
Yeah.
but it's one of those things where there's personal responsibility to engage in, kind of almost like a co-op membership.
Yeah.
But it is food and a variety of things, and they're a spectacular group of people.
Yeah.
And we've never been able to kind of partner with them.
No.
So this is the first time that we're going to be helping them.
Yeah.
Then we have a third one. It's not technically an organization, but what it is, and I'm biased, I think we have 2 of the finest student ministry leaders in the world. Pastor Jeff and I were just last night at Stump the Pastor with the Thrive group. It was remarkable. So I'm pretty high on our church, but there are a number of people from our church that are kind of got their tentacles into reaching the lost, those who don't attend a church, those who have no connection to any church. It's through Young Life, but it's at North High School.
West.
Sprague, and
McNary.
soon to be McNary.
Yes.
And these are folks in our church who are leading groups, Bible studies, outreaches into these areas.
Yes.
And they're doing it on their own time. They're not paid for this. They're doing it oftentimes, they are, with their own money. So we thought, what a great way as a church to come alongside of some of our folks who are reaching into these areas.
Yeah.
And some of them have literally started first-time ministries on these campuses, right?
Yes.
So that's our third group this week. We call it Outreach to High Schools.
Yes.
And naturally, we have a lot of our kids that are homeschooled, go to private school, go to public school, but these are, again, parents in our, and some of them administrators who are kind of like, okay, this is where we work, or this is where our kids are going, and we're going to serve and service, if you will, that area.
Yeah.
So we're going to come alongside of them. So those are the 3 Church for the City offering this year. Missions, 1/3 goes there.
Yep.
1/3 goes to Hope Station, and then 1/3 is going to go to our high school outreaches. And it's going to be spectacular. And again, they have no idea this is coming.
No, none.
So keep it a secret as best you can. All right. So that's what's coming up. And by the way, Church for the City offering is going to be on December 7th and 8th. That's the weekend we take it. If you're gone that weekend, yes, we can accommodate. Absolutely, we can accommodate your schedule. So just be prepared for that. We have Project Angel Tree coming up this weekend to get the angels. And then on the 7th and 8th, we take our Church for the City Christmas offering. 30th, I know we're getting ahead, kind of a little bit before Thanksgiving, but it comes quickly, is the first Sunday of Advent, weekend of Advent. It starts on the 30th and the 1st. But we have a ton. I mean, it's a busy time. Carrie and I kind of figure once we hit November, we get a day off December 26th.
Yep,
That's pretty
absolutely.
much you too.
Yeah.
So walk us through some, and you and I will kind of go through and ping back and forth. Start us off. There's a fundraiser. It's a really cool idea, wreath making. When does that launch?
Yeah, that launches December 2nd through the 11th. You can go on and sign up for an hour and a half slot. And you pay to go with some friends and go make a wreath, but all that money will get given back to the Indonesia team for them to go on their trip. They're doing a ministry to mission families, children. Correct.
While they have a conference.
Correct.
It's absolutely one of the greatest short-term trips that we do for long-term missionaries. It's a really good one. YAM's also got something coming up. YAM is our young adult ministry, December 6th. And what are they doing?
They're just having a Christmas banquet.
All right.
I do also know that they go out and they take some of my Christmas angels, the angel tree angels, and they go and they buy presents for the kids. So
they do?
They do.
Fantastic. Wow, that's putting them all together. That's a good one. Capital Christian on the 12th, 6 p.m. We're having our Christmas program.
Yeah.
And it is a night to worship. It is spectacular. You said, well, I don't have any kids there. It's okay. If you want to worship God and be reminded of the gift of Christ, that's a great one to put on your schedule. That's December 12th at 6 p.m. You've got a big one coming up, the 13th. What's that one for women's ministry?
We have our annual Christmas banquet that we do, and that'll be on the 13th at 6:30 p.m. And we're going to just talk about the peace of Christmas. This time of year gets crazy, especially for moms. We're running around having to do all the little details, but how we can stop and take a rest in that time and understand that Christ is here, and it's the peace of Him that helps us get through the season.
That one should be on your list. And guys, no, you can't come, so you're just going to have to, through osmosis, get it from your wife. Yeah. All right? December 14th and 15th, what do we got going? This is for the whole church.
Yeah.
And we've got a 45-piece orchestra. From our church that is going to be playing. When are they? On the 14th at 2 o'clock?
Yep.
15th at 6 o'clock. And what's that going to be?
I think it's going to be a beautiful time of just coming and listening to some really great music.
Yeah.
And worshiping and
so we'll get to participate. We'll get to listen.
Yeah.
And at the end of the night, we will have peace.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you're a guy and you can't go to the 13th, bring your wife on the 14th or 15th. I told you it's going to be busy.
Yeah.
And I understand.
Yeah.
But, what else are you going to do?
Yeah.
Watch TV? Nah. Don't want to do that. All right, Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Sliding into Christmas Eve. Are we going to have Christmas Eve services this year?
I don't think so. Yeah.
No?
Yes, we are.
Really?
Yes,
oh.
Yeah.
You're the first to know, and me. No, we are. What time are they?
December 24th at 4 and 5:30 p.m.
All right. So that's candlelight service, yes. I know we're holding out. I say most churches forget it. They got, false lights and everything else. We have candlelights. And every year we have people saying, are we still going to do the candlelight? Yep, until Jesus returns.
Yes.
Or the fire department shuts us down. They're not going to.
Yeah.
We're doing candlelight service.
Yeah.
We're holding strong. Silent night.
That's right.
We're not giving that one up. So
get
ready. That's so good. Well, we have a lot. We told you there's a lot. And yes, you can find it on Church Center.
Yes.
You can find it on our website.
Yep.
Look in the bulletins this weekend.
Yep.
And all of these things are going to be there, but we just wanted to give you just a heads up of everything that's coming up. By the way, when we get into that Christmas, you think, Are services the normal time? Yeah, they are. So if you go to like December 28th and 29th, normal, Saturday to Sunday, and then on the 4th and 5th. So a lot of extra stuff. We'll take a breather as a staff when we get through it, and we'll probably collapse, but I'll tell you, it's going to be a fantastic,
Absolutely.
Whole month.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
You got a big event going.
I do.
You got 3 or 4.
I've got lots.
Yeah. Better get some sleep.
Yeah.
All right. We love you. Have a great weekend.